Hello there, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, my beautiful friends, we are about to enter the energy of the new moon in Cancer. Now, this new moon is actually calling us all home. This home isn't a place. It's actually within ourselves. So Spirit is calling us back to ourselves. This moon's energy is going to come in softly, very subtly, and we're going to feel it within our emotions. So you're going to feel emotional around this new moon. Allow your emotions to flow here, everyone. This energy is going to be full of truths as well. So a lot is going to come to your awareness. And it's going to be a moment for all of us to pause, to feel into what we're moving through, to feel into our emotions, and to plant some roots that come from our heart. Now, your emotions are not a weakness. They're actually your compass. And right now, Spirit is asking you to rise in this energy and allow this reading to hold you because you're exactly where you need to be in your life's journey right now. So let's pull some cards and see what it is that Spirit is wanting to share with you today. All right, Virgo, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you around this new moon's energy. So we're going to start with a moon mantra. So feel free to write this down and use it in your life. So there is only one way, and that's straight through, Virgo. I firmly put down the burdens and conditioning that I have been carrying for far too long. This cultivates space, lightness, and hope within me. As I move forward on the path ahead, I go gently, ever so gently. Compassion and reverence shining from my heart, showing me the way. So this is you fully embracing your soul, letting go of what no longer serves you. And this has to do with conditioning and what we have been taught to be true that no longer aligns with us or maybe never has. So once again, there is only one way, and that's straight through. I firmly put down the burdens and conditioning that I have been carrying for far too long. This cultivates space, lightness, and hope within me. And as I move forward on the path ahead, I go gently, ever so gently. Compassion and reverence shining from my heart, showing me the way. Okay, so kindness and compassion is going to be a superpower for you. So you want to definitely apply that in the world right now, especially around this new moon energy and the next couple of weeks as you move through your life. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. So we have the Queen of Swords. This is where you're staying focused, moving through your life, through your journey in the energy of love, staying heart-centered. This, again, is going to be a superpower for you, Virgo. So I feel Spirit is also confirming this to you in some way. So the love energy, they're confirming this to you through signs around you, okay? So Queen of Swords, we have Six of Swords. So be mindful of what your mind is thinking, Virgo. I feel there's a lot of thoughts and things that you think about sometimes overthink about, or procrastinate. It creates something heavy that you feel into, and this new moon is actually drawing some of these energies out, and I feel it's time for you to put them behind you. This is now you releasing and letting go of the conditioning, the non-truths, the stories, the limits, whatever these are, words, right? So Six of Swords, and we have the Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. There is a lot going on here, a lot that some of you are hiding. I feel from yourselves and from others. It's almost like you're hiding from yourself, or you're hiding your true self from the world, not allowing your soul to fully express itself in the way that it desires to, and to experience the world in the way that your soul desires to. So there's a very spiritual experience happening here, things that are happening that you can't explain, things that you're feeling. I feel your brain knows a lot, like you know a lot within yourself, and maybe you have a hard time expressing it, right? So this is what's coming through here, an open channel. Okay, so that is the Seven of Swords. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it, Virgo, when you share with me how my reading resonated for you, and how these cards resonated as well. So share with me in the comment section below. So the number 13, the number 6, and the 7 are all coming through here. I'm also getting the energy of Gemini and Capricorn for you. So perhaps you have these signs in your birth chart, like a placement somewhere, or you have someone around you that has this sign. So it could be even an animal. Maybe you have a dog or a cat that was born with these signs. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also watch your sun, moon, and rising signs as well, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. I'm hearing a knocking on the door. Someone that is either banging a door or shaking something, or this is the kind of energy you might be feeling within yourself, like a bit shaky, a little bit ungrounded. So this is where Spirit is asking you to really ground yourself and connect with Mother Nature. This is going to be very beneficial for you as you are moving through whatever experience you're having right now, Virgo, is to, you know, open a window, get some fresh air, or even go outside, sit on the porch, go for a walk. Take a look at some of the animals that are around, that are presenting themselves where you are. Look for the love as you are centered, as you are in this present moment. Take a look around you to see the energy and how your body is feeling within that energy. I feel that feelings here may be suppressed. There's a lot that is going on in your mind here, and this is where Spirit wants you to take the chaos of your mind and give it structure. So I have a practice in my life at night before I go to bed. I've mentioned this many times on my channel. It is a very grounding practice for me. It's taking a shower every single night and just imagining the water washing away the day's energy, and then that same water extending below my feet and grounding me into the earth. I just visualize this. And you know, when I'm doing this, when I'm visualizing and pushing energies out away from me, inspiration, creativity comes in. So that's when I know that I'm flowing in the energy of Spirit. That's when I know that I'm connected. I can feel it through inspiration and motivation and feeling really good. So this is how I know I'm connected. So this is where Spirit wants you to recognize through your own awareness when your body and your internal world and your external world are out of sync. So with the Queen of Swords, this is an awareness that you are strengthening and you are being encouraged to strengthen. Is to tune into how your body is feeling with the external experience you're having. Is it working together, or is there some friction or some sort of disturbance? It doesn't feel good, right, when we're not in sync with something. Sometimes that's a signal that we're moving through change, and I do feel change is coming in. Whatever this change is asking you to express yourself. There's some words that need to come out, because I feel that you're carrying some emotional baggage here, emotional weight, something that you haven't talked about, something that is bothering you. It's been bothering you for a while, Virgo. I don't know what this is. It's kind of silent. It's not something that you can clearly see. And I feel when you're in quiet moments, sometimes it comes through and pours itself out. So you're quietly moving through this energy, flowing through it. But the hiding part, this is the part that Spirit wants you to not be afraid of or ashamed of. Okay, so this is what's coming through here with the Queen of Swords. They want you to not be too hard on yourself. They are bringing you back to focus on taking care of yourself through love, right? Sometimes we are really hard on ourselves. We don't allow ourselves to express and feel and be in the way that our heart desires. So sometimes we get in our own head. So this is why it's important that some of you take some of that information, whatever it is that's going on in your mind, especially if you're taking it to heart. Some things you are meant to take to heart, but I feel whatever this is, it needs to be expressed. It needs to be poured out. So you have to allow it to pour out. Okay, so don't be afraid to cry, to be emotional. It is not a weakness. It is your compass. This is your body communicating to you, and it's a release that needs to happen. So this is the Seven of Swords energy that is really flowing and weaved into your story right now. I don't know if there's something that happened recently in your life, maybe around the new moon. Maybe this has to do with your passions. Perhaps I'm even having a hard time talking right now. I feel my throat is dry, so some of you may have trouble actually articulating what it is that you're desiring to say. So I'm feeling a lot of words, a lot of emotions, but getting them out might be difficult. So this is where writing it down and just spitting it out the way it comes out. So I have this problem where I have so much in my mind, so much in my heart. It comes through in my readings. You don't know this, but sometimes I have more words that I want to say, but I'm not able to articulate them. So I'm working on this. And this is where Spirit is calling some of you to work on whatever it is that you're feeling. So what I'm doing is writing. I word vomit on a sheet of paper, right? And whatever comes out, I just write it down. And then I put it together and learn to kind of make words out of the whatever mess, that chaos that came through. So writing is really good. Journaling is really good. And if you've never tried journaling, Virgo, try it and see how, try it over a little while. I remember when I first started journaling, I didn't like it. I was kind of like, I don't know what to write. Like, what do I write? And that was the hardest part. And then I just kind of just started writing words down and then looking at what came through and then writing sentences. So this is you putting things behind you, but also releasing energy and having a way of expressing it, articulating it, and communicating it. This is a part of your purpose, one of the part of your purpose. I feel some of you, I don't know if you're writing a book, Virgo, or if you are journaling, because I'm definitely seeing some of you journaling, and this is why Spirit is encouraging you to write. Your hands, use your words and your hands together. Paint it out, bake it out, express it in another channel if you can't do it through vocabulary, if you can't do it through words, because even when words are limited, your body language, your energy can communicate it in a beautiful way. And this is what I'm learning, right? So there's something here that you have to leave behind, something that you're holding on to. It doesn't belong there. You know what this is, Virgo. And I feel this is a call for you to start or begin and take a step around releasing whatever this is and allowing yourself to move forward. I feel sometimes we hold ourselves back. We don't allow ourselves to grow for whatever reasons we have, right? We could have many different reasons or one specific one. They want you to pick one today and take that out of your boat or put it behind you. So our emotions, our feelings, the things that we have gone through, they're valid. We went through them, right? We experienced them. We are the one that went through it to share that story. No one else knows that but us. And here, your story is your own, your emotions, the way that you want to share it. It doesn't have to be in the driver's seat though. This is something that you could put behind you. Like you can see it through your rear view mirror. It's there, but this is what allowed you to grow and come forward past all of that. So this is what Spirit is calling some of you to tap into, it's not tapping into, it's opening up and allowing yourself to express, to share, to love. Like love's coming in a big, big way here. So focusing on self-care, self-love as you are opening yourself up. I'm seeing angels wrapping their wings around you, Virgo. So know that you are safe and protected and comforted through your angels. So you know how we see things or we experience things in our lives. Like imagine you're just on your couch, you're having a really comfortable moment. Maybe you're watching something, you're watching a soap opera or a movie, whatever it is. you're holding a warm cup of tea, you've got maybe a blanket around you, it just feels really comfortable. These are moments where angels are wrapping their wings around you. This is how you're going to know that they are around you, because you're in that experience. So know that your angels are watching over you. There's a lot of guidance coming in, and this is where sometimes we feel that we are blocked from guidance, or we feel lost, we're not connecting with people. It feels like life is fading, or days are starting to blur into one another. This is an energy that this Seven of Swords, like when we hold on to too much, hide things from ourselves, like, or we're like, I don't know, this is a really sneaky kind of energy. This might not be yours. Maybe it's, I don't know, being afraid that someone's hiding something, but without actual facts. It's really interesting, because I feel that this may feel like it's your intuition, but it feels like fear masked as intuition. So you want to be very mindful of this, because fear masked as intuition gives you that nervous feeling in your belly. That's the best way I can describe it, because this is when I know if I'm nervous, if something doesn't feel right and feels like my intuition's in overdrive, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, that's a different kind of an energy. So I just breathe through that and allow that to pass. And when it clears is when I receive the intuitive guidance, right? So sometimes what happens is we start to panic and freak out when we're starting to feel nervous, or we're feeling a certain way. Something feels off. It's like our alert system. It's our body communicating to us. So what happens is sometimes we tune that out or suppress it, like, no, I'm not going to listen to this, or I'm not going to, work through it, or you freak out about it. It's an energy that's confusing. It's uncertain. There's a lot of different, it feels like Spirit is trying to connect. As you can see on the card, there's a light above this man's head, but this person's closed off. So I don't know. I feel perhaps you're feeling like you're closed off, or maybe you're experiencing an energy external to you that feels closed off. It's almost like you can't get through it and you're not sure why. So I feel Spirit is calling you to go inward here. You have to work through the inside out. So they're calling you to go in. They want you to reflect. They want you to feel into the experience you're having. This is what the new moon is opening you up to, especially because it's in the sign of Cancer. It's going deep, getting into the depths, and really getting to the root of the problem, the root of the emotion, the root of something. And it's almost like you're meant to have a bird's eye view, zooming in and kind of going through it a little bit. Or if you've been zoomed in and you haven't zoomed out, you're meant to zoom out and take a look. These are heavy energies. Swords are heavy. Can you imagine yourself holding these swords and walking around trying to hide them? And as you are hiding them, they're poking out. So they're manifesting as something physical, something that could be on your body. It could be like a headache. It could be, aches and pains on your body. It's because something is bothering you, something that you're holding on to. And I feel you know what this is. And sometimes we think we don't know what it is. We're like, I don't know what it is. But deep down you do. And this is what Spirit is connecting you to, is the awareness around what this is, so that you can work on releasing it. Okay, so this is what's happening with this new moon's energy. We also have, I'm just hearing the word, someone saying this is hell. Like someone saying this is hell. Like, I don't know what it is, an experience that you might be going through here, Virgo, something that you're moving through. Stay grounded and rooted, breathe through it. They don't want you to try to resist what's happening, because there's something that you're learning, some sort of information or guidance that is going to come through the unfolding of this situation. So if you're feeling any kind of resistance, feeling like, yeah, resistance is the word they want me to use here, of you going straight through it, because the only way is to move straight through whatever it is that you're going through. And here, as you're moving through these swords are going to get heavy, so you're going to have to put them down and lighten yourself so you can move through it with ease. This is the point, right? So this is definitely going to be a spiritual experience. Now, I feel some of you are seeing the number 7s around you. Maybe you had a receipt with the number 7 on it. a license plate around you, a home address, maybe your cell phone number has 4 sevens. They're showing me 4 sevens on a cell phone number. And I don't know if any of you have spoken to someone recently. I'm getting words being exchanged with you that are guidance. And these words could be either good or bad, but someone is saying something and the words have some sort of a meaning and they're tied to something that is, I feel, maybe triggering you. Maybe someone said something and an emotion rose. It was pulled out, drawn out, and perhaps you're reacting to it. So I feel that these swords are hidden. And when you feel threatened, I'm getting someone on survival mode here, from words or something someone's doing, you're like ready to attack. I don't know if that's you or if this is an energy around you, right? So there's a different approach is what they're saying here. And the reason why you might be going through something like this is because they're showing you something with you immersed in the actual experience itself. So yeah, it's really interesting what's coming through. This new moon is really going to open up a new path for you to move peacefully. There's peace coming in. They're asking you to choose peace. Okay, so whatever's happening, focus on peace, focus on love. Take care of yourself as you're moving through this energy. It can be exhausting. It can be very heavy. It can weigh on our body. So yeah, it's important that you take care of yourself as you're moving through whatever it is. Remember to stay tuned into the energy of love. When you're focusing on love, you start to see the love around you, start to connect with that support that allows you to move through whatever external experience you're having in the energy of love. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a bonus card. This is a Soul Mirror Oracle. This is the card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So we are getting for you today, Virgo, attention. Spirit needs your attention. Where is your attention at this time? So resistant or surrendered. And some of you might resonate with the image of this card. We've got some fish here. These are koi fish and I'm seeing goldfish. So these are coming in as signs for you. So perhaps you're seeing goldfish, koi fish somewhere. So yeah, let's pull this interpretation here. All right, so let yourself be guided by the signals your heart sends out to the world. Trust the universe to reflect what you need to pay attention to. Let go of any resistance and surrender to the flow and the world's signals. This is a respectful and honoring gesture toward yourself and your life. Something within needs your attention, Virgo. Your heart will eternally send out signals that the outer world will mirror back to you. So take these clues and walk with them. Give them the attention they need and deserve. Surrender to the flow of where your attention is drawn and follow the golden path to your light and true direction. Resistance only makes these clues louder. Resistance creates a fragment within you like a broken mirror. The universe will keep reflecting it to you until you recognize and acknowledge it. It is a self-respecting and life-honoring act to surrender to the flow of the world's signals. Feel your attention drawn to the things that truly matter, lighting the way to your authentic path. Free from the shackles and restraints of fear. May your journey be lit with your light, leading you to greater wisdom and understanding. So whatever you resist, persists. That's a quote by Carl Jung. So we've got a reflection message here. Feel free to write this down and use it. Where or what can I surrender to let life flow freely again? How does surrendering to the flow of the world's signals bring me closer to my authentic path? So I like to pull cards with journaling prompts, reflection messages, just to see what it is that Spirit wants me to know and how I can connect to the energy of this card or of the card that comes out. So yeah, you could try that for yourself. See how that, what kind of messages come through. So we're going to close off now with an angel number. This angel number, Virgo, is going to be guiding you through this new moon's energy. So carry it with you. Anytime you see it, remember this message. So connection is going to be very important for you, especially if you're seeing the number 3s around you. Okay, so the number 3 is about expression. So I feel sometimes Spirit is asking us to speak up or to release words or emotions that we're holding on to at that time we're seeing that number. So It is all coming together for you, Virgo. Everything is happening for the common good. There's a revealing of the truth that is coming through. This is coming through the Seven of Swords, and I feel there's going to be a lot of different kinds of truths coming out, and they might not all be just words. They might be feelings or beliefs, and successful projects. So this is where Spirit wants you to keep your focus on, is the growth, the love, the abundance, the connection in your life, the alignments, the synchronicities, okay? So this is your reading. This is your message. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.